I used to play that song when I was teaching, and like you know how you had like, or you got 5 minutes and we're gonna come back. I would play that. That's that exact same instrumental. Somebody made it. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's not the real instrumental.
It's not the real one, but yeah,
Somebody made
some nigga named Reggie Beats,
Yeah, yeah. Ready Beats out there killing it though. Copyright infringement going crazy.
bruh.
Taking a hi hat and you're like, I did it.
Oh shit! What's your favorite child? What's your favorite nickname that you ever got?
Oh,
You ever received?
my holy nickname, Chop. I never got no other nickname. That was the one. I got that at like probably 4 or 5, and that's been the one.
Where did Chopper Downey Jr. come from then?
Chop Downey Jr. I made that me and Ray Mir. I made it myself really though. But me and Ray Mir was kind of like the ones. So it's a Rick Ross song on a mixtape. So nobody really knows about it because it's a mixtape too though.
Yeah.
And Rick Ross is my favorite rapper, you know. And he got this song, and I'm a big ass Iron Man fan too. That's part of it. It's a bunch of different things come together. So this is why I get my own. I get myself my own nickname. But there's a song where he said, "Out in L.A. I be booming, Robert Downey Jr." And I used to be fucking with me, and I'd be like, "Out in L.A. I be booming, Robert Downey Jr."
That shit.
I said, "Man, I'm gonna change my motherfucking Instagram." And that might have been like 8, 9. No, probably not that. Yeah, probably like around 8, 9 years ago, probably something like that. And it's been on Instagram ever since. It's a legendary one. I can't never change that. I love that name.
Yeah, that motherfucker set in stone. It's funny you say that because I'm going through like a IG name crisis.
I noticed that. I seen it change like 3 times over.
Bruh.
That's
Instagram even stopped me like, nigga, what are you doing, nigga?
Did you hack Nicholas? Is that what you did? What was the first one you used? So what was the first?
Like, are you okay? Huh?
What was the first one that you did? The first name.
The very first name? I think it was I Am Nikki B.
I am Nikki B. I remember that one, yeah.
I Am Nikki B. And that was the whole Diddy movement, I guess. That's why Maine got I Am Maine.
Oh, that was when Instagram first started. And everybody was. I really wasn't a fan of that.
I think Dewey's was I Am Dewey too. Right?
It was, yeah. I'm not really a fan of that moment. It's like, who else would you be?
That shit was trash. And then I think it was that for hella long. And then recently I changed it to low key Nikki B or some shit like that.
That one low key Nikki B. What was the reason?
Cousin Fred was talking hella shit. He's like, I don't know, cause that shit sound like you gay, nigga. Low key, that sound like
low
gay
key, low down, dirty.
I'm like, bro, that shit sound cool. He's like, nah, I feel like you on the low, cuz.
That's not even what came. What came to my mind was that you low key, he be chilling. But once you bring the idea of you being on the down low, it's hard to get it out.
I know.
It's still there
fucking with me.
It's like, oh yeah, that's definitely what it means then now.
Like, nigga, I love the P in there for the P4L. My P4L Nikki B, and I was writing for that for a minute. And then I just been trying to figure it out, like, bruh, oh shit. I do got one other name I'm thinking about putting, but I know it's gonna be like, motherfuckers gonna be tripping probably. I think I'm gonna do it. Nikki B the P.
Nikki B the P. I think you already. I'm sure you got that already.
I never.
That's just what I always call it.
You know.
Yeah. I mean, niggas call you that. I'll call you that. Who else call you that? Don't look. Eddie call you that too.
Yeah. Well, that nigga called me hella shit, bro. That nigga.
Glass empty though. He might. It's wine down Wednesday. You know.
Man, they can't see the bottle, girl.
It's wine down Wednesday.
Feel like we own sit champs.
What if Drink Champs was like in the 80s, and instead of like taking a sip, it was crack? We're like, take it in. Big ass torchlighters, push.
I'm gonna put it down here because I seen that.
That'll be sick, bro.
That would, bro. Them niggas would be high as fuck.
Take it in, all right. Everybody, put your pipes up. Hella chemical smell in the room. I was right.
So, you know, all the niggas gonna be naked by the end of the podcast. Oh, some kinky shit.
Go free. The video production chick in the back trying to suck dick for $5 though.
Bruh.
He gets sick.
Bruh. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, niggas selling mics? Yo, listen mics in this motherfucker, man.
On the 3rd week.
The 3rd, yeah.
Niggas show like inbox.
Do it, B.
You know what's hella funny though? Cause remember, so like last night I went to that I do want to talk about this a little bit though, and that shit really threw me off a little bit. So last night I went to that the EYL thing, right?
Oh yeah, right? Yeah.
And it was a dope ass event. It was a dope ass event. Dope ass event. Don't get me wrong, but I couldn't help but feel like it was a cult though. You know, it was real cult vibes going on.
I'm pretty familiar with what you're talking about. I'm picking up what you put down, man.
I think I heard of that. I think I heard of that.
That might have been
But instead of like a uniform, like the uniform was Balenciaga shoes and like fucking Burberry coats. It was crazy. It was crazy.
When I did my first comedy set in LA, all of them.
Yep. You know some more. Like
I went to a party, all the Arab niggas, that's all they had on.
Yep. It was crazy. Like trench coats with the little hats and the red rim under it, like the little
yeah. I forget the name of it.
Yeah, it's like
future hats.
Almost look like the old school future hats, just like that with the red rim under them. And it's just, and I'm in the back, you know, like you chill in the back of the event and just looking at everybody, and I'm
peeping the scene.
You know, it's so the idea of it was supposed to be kind of like to break down like generational wealth. I hate that fucking word. I fucking hate shit over here. Generational wealth, bro. Like, what the fuck are we talking about, my nigga? Like. And I get the idea of the word, like we want to have wealth for generations, and like they keep that going. But at the end of the day, like my nigga, like niggas gotta have the foundation to be able to get that. You're skipping a lot of steps. You know what I'm saying? You're skipping a lot of fucking steps. A lot of steps. Investing in the stock market with your $2,000, $3,000 ain't gonna do shit. It's not gonna change nothing. You know what I'm saying? Even if you go over a long amount of time, it's nothing different from a retirement account. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably controversial because a lot of people feel like you should be investing your money. Don't get me wrong, I understand the idea of controlling your investments because that's what retirements pretty much do. Like they put it into safe investments, right? Like I get the idea of being able to gamble with your shit. Like this is my retirement, I want to gamble with it. You know what I'm saying? Right, but the whole idea of that this is what we're gonna do to get rich. If that was the case, then a lot of motherfuckers got rich a long time ago when with their retirement in the first place, just the general stock market. If the general stock market was the answer, niggas would have been rich. A lot of teachers would have been rich. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A lot of police officers would have just been like filthy rich because that's what their retirement does. It invests.
Yeah, it's kind of like general wealth is like another word for hope.
No, for real though,
bro. Come on, bro. That's your third time on spitting that shit up.
No.
That's how you gonna fuck up your laptop. You gonna spit that shit on your
laptop. Yeah. But yeah, what you were saying?
This nigga said cheese. Nigga gonna lose this shit over the word cheese. That's string cheese. Yeah, bro. It's man, that shit. I don't know, bro. It's such a vague word. Like, motherfuckers hear that and they just lose their shit, bro. Especially like from what I've been studying too. After being in one of those situations, they usually target single moms. And when you say things like that to a single mom, general wealth, stability, security, that's all they looking for. And so it's big, bruh. It's a huge trigger word for them, and it's one that's hard for them to shake, bruh. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men can overlook that shit, like, bruh.
If I'm being real, it's a lot of niggas that look like they do a lot of credit card scamming in there, bruh. And a lot of niggas, bruh.
Oh, inside where you was at?
Like. Yeah, there's a lot of
Nigerian niggas.
I didn't know. I didn't really paint them as Nigerian. To me, when I see
would you think when you hear the word scammer,
Balenciaga runners, I saw this nigga scamming. Because why would you buy that dumbass shoe? There's so many shoes that's really expensive that look like.
Don't you got a pair of the motherfuckers?
Not the runners. No, I'm talking about the ones that look like Asics.
Oh, the beefy ass.
Yeah, that's
I think those called runners though.
Yes, they are. No, they are for sure.
I'm gonna pull it up.
Balenciaga runners, sure. I think the other ones is called sock runners.
Oh, you might be on something. But yeah, I see what you're saying. That's hella funny, bruh. Balenciagas and niggas stay running. Niggas stay running from the law. So they gotta keep them Balenciagas up.
Running from those sliders, huh?
Yeah.
And then
so the runners are the ASIC looking ones, and other I guess they call it speeds. The socks.
Looks a lot when I was trying to buy mine. That's already know.
Okay. Well, hey. Learn something new every day.
Every winter.
If I was to pick my favorite nickname, shit. I guess for me it's where it resonated with is the person who gave it to you. You know what I'm saying? Because I gave myself a nickname, which is cool, but it probably had to be Nick Price, No Dice.
Nick Price, No Dice.
And it was hella funny how that name came about. So it was a brother that passed away, Owski, R.I.P. Ski, and niggas was shooting dice. Like the old school niggas, they give you nicknames that's hella simple, bro. Like it ain't a whole lot of like even thought that go into it. They pretty much make that shit on the spot.
Yeah.
You cold as ice. I'm gonna call you Ice. like
that boy ice cold.
That boy ice cold.
I'm gonna call Ice Box.
I'm gonna call you Ice Cube. Yeah. So niggas was up there shooting hella dice, bruh. And then it was like, Nick, you trying to get in? I'm like, bruh, I don't gamble, bruh. I don't even care for that shit. And it must have been something. I think that was when I first got my tattoos. And then that nigga Ski was like, okay, you got the brown and the price. What's the price? I was like, oh, that's my mom last name. He's like, oh, okay. And he's like, okay, you don't like shooting dice? I'm gonna call you Nick Price, No Dice. And I was like, bruh, that shit was like godlike. So that for sure was like one of my favorites, if not
Nick Price, No Dice.
My most favorite.
I like that one though.
I don't know if I could put that on IG though.
Nick Price, No Dice. I think you can.
That's kind of better than Nicky B the P though.
Yeah, Nick Price, No Dice.
Yeah, it's a cold little like comedian like stage name too.
Coming to the stage, Nick Price, No Dice. Okay, what's your techno beat? Wait. Cool, a little bit Drake and the techno beat.
That's hard to make that beat. It's hard to beatbox that beat, nigga. That nonstop.
No, it is. He went hardcore rock now.
Heavy metal.
Yeah, flick.
You ever research what zodiac sign you is in Chinese?
No, I don't even know. I don't believe in the devil.
You should subscribe to that. Huh?
Believe in the devil.
You don't believe in the devil?
No.
Damn, I did not say nothing about no devils.
I voodoo.
You 88?
88, what does that mean?
That's the year you was born?
87.
Fuck, I don't know what that is. I know 88 is the horse and 90 is the dragon.
What's coming for Chinese? I think it's the rat, I think, or something like that.
I see why you don't subscribe to that shit. I would never want to be a rat.
Yeah, I don't even know that though. But like, well, I guess I didn't know that. I'm just gonna think I wanted that. But I didn't subscribe to another zodiac shit. I think that shit is all voodoo. When I hear it, I think of like Papa Shango.
Oh,
from WWE.
Wait, who?
Papa Shango.
Who the fuck is Papa Shango?
Damn, insert a couple Papa Shango right here.
I knew all them old school niggas like fucking, don't judge me for saying his name first, but this first one that come to mind, because that's, like, when I would fuck with people and playing WrestleMania, I would always pick Gold Dust. Just to disrespect niggas. Because that nigga gay as shit.
So that shit was fucking hilarious.
Nigga, I did pick Scott Steiner a couple times.
That's more gay if you ask me.
Just to walk down with the hose.
Scott Steiner, a nigga with a shirt off flexing a lot. I'm like, you know what? That's questionable. Goldust, it should make a fun right now.
The niggas, they face expressions never change and shit.
They never change up.
That nigga The Rock got the people's eyebrow the whole match.
The whole match. That shit was frozen in his face. Nigga look like nigga smelling what he's cooking 24/7 though. Go to sleep with that
misspelling hella jabroni liar. That was a.
What's next on the list that you had, right?
Oh, great question.
I heard that out.
Shit, what are you most insecure about, man?
What am I most? Oh shit.
We might have to cut this out. You feel me? If it get a little too.
Which part? This part right here?
Yeah.
Nah. I got what you're saying though, man. That's part of life right there. Pour that wine. Took hell long to pour that shit.
Oh, I thought that shit was about. I thought it was at the tip.
All right, one more time. What was the question again?
What are you most insecure about?
Most insecure about?
What are you most insecure? What are you most comfortable? What's one of your most insecure? Damn, this shit hard to. Cause niggas probably ain't gonna communicate their most insecure things, but like, What's something you insecure about that you're okay with, like, communicating?
The one thing I think I'm most insecure about probably is probably figuring out life. You know what I'm saying?
It's still recording. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, figuring out life. I think that's something I'm most insecure about, right? Like, I think since I started this journey of really, really trying to hunker down and figure out what I wanted out of life, where I started and where I'm at now is two completely different places, right? So, like, it's been times where I thought I figured it out, and
Yeah, what do you mean by figure it out?
like, oh no, this
Does reach everything you want?
yeah, this is definitely what I want to do. Like, I'm gonna get into this. I want to go hard with that. I want to drive with it. And this is it.
That's good.
And not even just what I want to do. Just this is the mind frame I want to think from. This is the conversation I want to have. This is the people I want to know. These are the kind of people I want around me. But I see the more I live, that changes consistently, right? So like, shit, I'm not even like the mind frame I was when I felt like I was kind of like at my peak, right?
Yeah.
When I thought I was at my peak mentally, I'm not even like I'm so the opposite of that nowadays, right? Like I used to really, really try to be on people's head. Not even on people's head. Well, I guess it was on people's head, but just hold people accountable for different shit in life. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel that way anymore. I don't feel like I want to hold people accountable unless they want to be held accountable and they're actually to be held them accountable. Other than that, I just kind of want to just show unconditional love.
It makes sense. Sound like you used to have like
Unconditional positive regard.
it's like, whoa, wait, what?
Unconditional positive regard. It's like it's a counseling tactic, right? So the idea of the tactic is to kind of like
That shit's deep.
yeah, it is though. And when I heard about it, that's kind of what fueled me. But it's like whatever you say, it doesn't matter. I'm accepting you no matter what. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I might be wrong, but it's in that same.
I would call that agape love.
Agape love.
Yeah.
I do guapole made that kind of love.
I didn't say guapole love. I said agape love.
Agate.
Agate.
Catomate.
Yeah.
Break that down a little bit for me.
That's it. That's as broken as it can get. It's agate love.
No, I mean like break the meaning of it down.
Oh, just like pure love, no strings attached. And nigga, in our words and hood nigga words is, I'm showing love because I want to see you win. You feel me? You one of the ones I want to see achieve everything possible, and I'm on your team, bro. Whatever you need that I can help with, I'm gonna let you know. And if you ask me and I don't know, I'm gonna let you know I don't know, cause I'm not about to try and steer you down. You feel me? A bad alleyway, the wrong turn.
That's just hard though, man.
Agape love?
Yeah. Niggas, I think niggas be kind of like, man, I don't feel like everybody. It's hard to show somebody unconditional love when they ain't showing it back to you. Or not even they don't gotta show it back to you, but they're not even kind of like showing you no kind of love at all. You know?
Nah, you make a great point. I was listening to one of the great philosophers from Chicago named Corey Holcomb earlier, and he was saying, bruh, it's hard to love somebody that don't love you, bruh.
It is.
And he was speaking in a reference of like a father to a son. You know what I'm saying? But it resonate in relationship spirit, bruh. It can be your spouse. It's hard to love her if she don't love you. You feel me? It's hard to love a homie.
What about your kid though? Like you say about a son or something like that.
Yeah, so this whole thing was the 50 Cent shit. 50 Cent had already reached out to Lil Homie a couple times, but the way he going about it by going to social media, that's just it's too far gone. You feel me? And I think I'd do the same shit like 50 did, where it's like, bro, I done already reached out to you. If you trying to really get in contact with me, bro, you know the way to do that is not out there so everybody can see the shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, you got some way to reach me personally. You feel me? Like, nigga, and don't be crying about money that you say you deserve that you didn't work for. Like,
yeah.
What the fuck? Like, nigga, it make it seem like you got a TV show. This is what I seen. When he said that, I'm like, okay, so you make it seem like I'm in a TV show called Being 50 Cent's Son, and I'm doing this work, but 50 Cent ain't paying me for the money that's coming in. nigga, you a whole different person, bro. You feel me? The niggas only know you 50 Cent son because you told them. Whoever know. So if you feeling any type of obligation, like, oh, I'm supposed to be balling like this nigga, it's because you did that to yourself. You get what I'm saying, bro?
I hear you. Do I completely agree? I'm not sure.
Yeah, bro. So that's how I kind of look at it. Because it's like, bro, at the end of the day, you got to be your own man, bro. You can't depend on another man. This nigga 25 when he was doing all this shit, too. Like, bro, you can't depend on another man to fuck around and fund your life, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? You got to...
Are those two men, or is that a father and his child?
It's a father and his child.
I think that's the big difference there, though, right? And in some sense, as a father, right, you're supposed to guide the child, or teach the child.
To the age of 18, I would say, though.
No, because the frontal cortex don't even develop fully until 25. Like, you know what I'm saying? So technically, there really is a lot more learning to go after 18, right? I think that's the thing that black people do a lot of times. Cut our kids off at 18, kick them out the house. But then that's why we're in a situation we're in. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers leave the house not really ready to face the real world, you know? But let's get back to 50 Cent, right? Specifically them. Like, he has the money to do it. You know what I'm saying? So
the others do that shit, though?
The others?
The other races.
I mean, well, look at Mexicans and Asians. They live together in the same house for years. Well, if you... Shit, how many times... I'm gonna cut you off the trust fund.
Got their own house at 19.
We can't even... I feel like you can't really include, like... You can include white people. I feel like you can, because I feel like they have a history of systems set in place that they already took advantage of. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's always something there for them, right?
Well, the reason why I put that out there, because all the shit is, when you look at it, all the shit is just trial and error, and some shit work better than others, and they might got some shit that work better that could work for us.
Yeah, but I don't want to get too far off, though. I want to talk about 50 Cent and his son, because that's a super specific case. So,
P, talk your shit.
So with 50 Cent and his son, right? 50 Cent is rich as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I think
change his name to 50 million, huh?
50 million big ones.
Yeah.
But I think he missed on the chance, man. And I get it. Sometimes like the shit that nigga mom might have gotten into his head and really fucked the shit up in the way it's thinking. But I think that that money could have been used as a tool to really bring his son in and teach him right. You know what I'm saying? You only, as a man, growing up to be a man, you only can listen to a woman for so long. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would even damn near say that up until the age of 10, you know what I'm saying? It's time to let that little boy kind of let go.
Yeah.
And either the world got to raise him or his dad. Hopefully, in the best circumstances, either his father, you know, or somebody that can love him from the same place as like his father. But a lot of times, we just don't really get that kind of, like, you know what I'm saying? That ability. I think that was a chance for 50 Cent to bring a man and be like, hey, I'm going to give you that money, but you have to come live with me from now on. You know what I'm saying? And the way you'll get that money is by saying, the way you'll get that money is if we have a 2-hour sit-down conversation at least once a week. You know what I'm saying? That'll give 50 Cent both the chance to raise his son how he see fit, but more importantly, just raising the son, guide him, and be like that book of wisdom that he put out 50 laws of power. That information should go to your son. You know what I'm saying? And I get our kids is gonna say crazy shit to us because you're not there, nigga. Whether you like it or not, no matter what the mom did, you're not there. That's the bottom line. All the other shit is semantics. Screw all the semantics out the way and get to your son.
I heard some shit. You make a good point, though.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna sit there and that was a good ass point. I heard some shit that kind of stuck with me where it was like, as a dad, if I hate your mama, I can only love you so much as my child. And the reason why I say that, it goes back to what I was talking about earlier. It's hard to love somebody that don't love you. You feel me? So yeah, that's my thought on it. I think the other guy, what the fuck else?
Yeah, that's my thought on it. So
Next call.
What's the next topic we got there, Mr. News Phone?
Who the best actors in the game right now, Brad?
Best actors in the game right now.
Yeah, you feel me? It's kind of like having a lot of other niggas that say.
That's what I'm saying. I got a lot of hate for these young niggas. I'm not gonna lie. It ain't Michael B. Jordan. And it ain't Jonathan Majors. Jonathan Majors up there, but it definitely ain't Michael B. Jordan. That nigga's down at the bottom.
Yeah.
For real? Yes, that nigga cannot act, bro. He cannot.
Why you said that? Because I was feeling that way too, bro.
We all feeling it, bro.
Him up for a minute. Though.
No, it was never a point of picking him up. I bet thought he could.
One movie I should watch that nigga was like hella good in.
I can't name one, so I definitely didn't see no shit like that. I like movies a lot, so that's something I would say, but that's not it. Not a Michael B. Jordan movie you should watch out there. Creed are good, but they're good because of the writing.
They should have said nigga.
He should have said nigga.
When he, bro, at the bonfire.
Yeah, nigga.
When he dropped him, he should have said, "Get your bitch ass up, nigga."
Yeah, nigga, get your ass up,
nigga. Like we did.
Get up, nigga, before I fuck you like I used to fuck your mama.
Oh.
Yeah, he was kind of young. That's probably some pedophile shit.
Yeah, that's pretty sick with it right there.
Well, you know, we all make mistakes. You know, it's not about how you make, it's how you bounce back.
Get up before I fuck you like I did niggas in jail. Get up, man. That's to get your cheeks clapped. That would be hella funny, bro.
Get up, nigga, before I clap the cheeks.
Before I clap the cheeks.
Spit in your booty hole, nigga.
Yeah.
That's enough of that talk. That's
some nigga in the background of the bomb. Yeah, spit this in.
Get his butt.
Spit that butt.
That's it. That's it. No more butt talk. No more butt talk.
Butts.
Butt. Calm on.
I want to say.
Nah, but that's a good question though. I think you have to me personally, I think you have to throw Denzel in there. You have to throw Christian Bale in there.
Why Denzel?
Because Denzel is Denzel, but people hired him to act like Denzel.
So do that make him the best actor though?
Yes.
I disagree.
Yes. And
The reason why is
there's method acting and then there's like acting. You know what I'm saying? Traditional acting.
The reason why I say that, it's interesting because you actually watch a lot of movies and shit. You're a studier of the art. I would put a motherfucker like Johnny Depp up there.
Yeah. I think
I would put a motherfucker if we on some pro black shit, Will Smith.
What do you mean pro black shit?
Because
what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
And I'm a racist.
Will Smith though? I don't think Will Smith.
I'm a black racist.
I don't think Will Smith is up there. I don't like. No, actually, I'd put him up there because I Am Legend. Yeah.
Bruh, that nigga did. Bruh.
No, you're not gonna name another movie. No.
7 pounds. Bro.
Okay, you did name one. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Yeah. 7 pounds of Am Legend.
Still bring me to tears, bro. Watching that shit today, bro.
You crying over that goddamn movie?
Bro, I'm hurting right now.
You're a man. Nah,
bro, that nigga donated his kidney.
I needed that motherfucker. Shit.
You needed a Will Smith.
I needed that. I ain't got too many Will Smiths in my life. I got a bunch.
Many of them niggas, bro.
I got a bunch of 50 cents.
The Pursuit of Happiness was good too. But like, bro, I would put him as the best black actor of all time.
No.
I don't know. Look up close to that nigga, bro.
Let's do a little bit of research.
And my whole idea of black acting is somebody who can do the whole shit. Not just one type of role, but the nigga could, man, bro. The only nigga who come close to him is Jamie Foxx to me. But I'm kind of like,
that's your favorite.
Elias when it comes to Jamie Foxx.
That's your favorite though.
But I didn't put Will Smith over Jamie.
Best black actor. We went from best actor to black actor though. Black actor ranges down a lot though. I don't know.
I put Will Smith over Johnny Depp.
No, Johnny Depp is better actor than Will Smith.
How?
The role that he chose and the roles that he plays. A big part of that is the role that you choose too, though.
All right, name one.
That Johnny Depp chose. Yeah. Secret Window.
What the fuck is that?
Come on, how we like, you know what I'm saying?
I never heard of Secret Window.
Secret Window is basically kind of like it's based off of a book, but
it's basically Edward Scissorhands.
But this Arthur, he's writing a story about a dude that killed his wife, and buried her under the corn or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And the whole movie is kind of like basically like it's like a psychological thriller, kind of like where it's not sure. It's kind of hard to decipher between reality and like what's real. And like there's a dude that's kind of like keeps saying like, "Hey, I read your book," you know what I'm saying? And I gotta say, I gotta feel like it's based on a true story. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh, what you talking about? Well, it's just kind of like that's the kind of like the circle is running. But you can't tell what's real, what's fake, and that's the premise. The books he's writing, he's having writer's block. He's a writer that's writing about a guy that killed his wife and buried her under the corner, some shit like that.
Shit, that nigga dealing with real life right now. He was just in court with his disc.
Yeah, a little bad, a little throw you tried to mess with. That's what he get you to. You really gotta chill out for real. You can't be trying to mess with them little because they gonna get you. They crazy out here in them days.
Look at our boy Robert Kelly.
Wait, whoa. What are you trying to say right now?
Boy, bro.
I don't give a fuck. F that shit, boy. That nigga's still a fucking pedo, bro.
How?
They're kids. That's legit the definition.
Where's the footage?
I watched it when I was in high school. I was in high school.
Girl was over 21.
Yeah, no, you want to say sick motherfucker. The sick motherfucker was the person that showed it to us around that time, but
that was OUSB that showed us to me. I used to have all the proxies to get behind this shit. Nigga, you know, so I met one of my best friends.
Watching R. Kelly twice?
Nah, watching like
I'm just saying, y'all gotta find it. Watching Onion Booty at school?
Bro, we was both in the computer room. All you hear is, I know. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? Like, yeah, nigga, this bitch got a big ass booty. My nigga, Pete, I call him Kiss.
I know who Pete is. That nigga is a straight freak. Pete the Freak.
Hey, man, Pete the Freak. I like that one. That's a good one. Cause he'll like me calling Crystal Pete them up.
Why?
And they blood like, but can you call me something different? But all of it be having kinds of shit. I don't really like that name, Crystal Pete.
You still talk to Pete?
Every once in a while.
What are you doing now? That's conversation for later. But back to the actor thing though.
He's doing good.
back to the actor thing though. I gotta give it up to Leonardo DiCaprio. There's not an actor better than him. He's number one. He's number one, hands down. Number one. I would say the person that's close to him is Christian Bale. You know what I'm saying?
About best black actor for you though.
Best black actor is gonna be like Denzel or Samuel L. Jackson. I probably would go Samuel L. over Denzel. Honestly, I probably would go Samuel L. over Denzel. But I love Denzel. Denzel is just like classic. My mom loved Denzel. But like if your mom want to fuck a nigga, you kind of gotta respect that nigga. What?
Fuck no. My mom wanted to fuck a nigga named Roger, bro.
Well, not the Rogers of the world. I'm talking about the Denzels, the prestigious niggas that your mama want to fuck. You gotta respect them niggas, bro. If your mama want to fuck a nigga, if your mama want to fuck a nigga, and the nigga got some sort of status and financial backing behind it, you gotta respect the nigga.
Put the Idris up there too, though.
Idris as an actor,
Big Drees, yeah.
That's what we do. We take.
The reason why, though, and probably the main reason, is because he's good. He's fluent in speaking like in the English accent, and it also
I don't think that counts.
He be sounding hella American.
They study us in their like acting schools. You know what I'm saying?
But that's a skill set that he have that he does really well. This shit acting was all skill set, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, how many motherfucking American actors can act British?
We don't study that because we are the fucking like standard. Oh, okay. They're studying the standard. They're studying the standard and then coming over here with it. You know.
We the cool motherfucker. I'd say last. Saying last, Pete.
Classical theater. You know what I'm saying? Denzel does that shit though. But even when he did classical theater, he did Macbeth sounded like Denzel for 1,000 hours, and you know they. I said, what the fuck am I watching right now? Training Day, Macbeth.
Put The Rock up there too. If I was a big
no, you're done. You're fucking done. The Rock.
Of course, he had a bunch of trash ass movies.
The Rock.
Would you put Arnold over The Rock?
Yes, easy.
Easy.
Terminators are fire.
That nigga had some
Terminator 1 and Terminator 2 are straight bangers, bro. All the way through, no stop.
Oh shit. That's hella funny. Arnold's the best actor of all time. That nigga probably got the most memorable lines.
Action?
Like Denzel,
action? No, I gotta go Sylvester Stallone. Action though.
Damn, yeah.
Rambo, Rocky.
Yeah. What was her name? Fucking, was it Angel or some shit? Forget the name that Rocky used to always be screaming.
Yo, Adrian.
That's a female named Adrian?
It's one of those names that's kind of like sapiosexual. Sapiosexual meaning like mine.
I think Rocky would pin for a nigga named Adrian.
Now, Adrian was holding it down back then, though. I don't know. It's just what you want to do. If you want to do it, I support you.
This would be a good one. Best black exploitation actor of all time.
Black exploitation. Richard Pryor.
Oh, fuck. I wasn't thinking of that nigga.
He was in the Mac.
All right, so I got to pick two. I got to go male and female.
No,
that probably ain't right.
Already no female, yeah, Pam Grier.
Has a cage.
See, that's crazy. I almost called Pam Grier Jackie Brown. That's how much I love that movie.
Yeah, I had to go Pam Grier and Isaac Hayes, bro. Chuck Turner's.
Isaac Hayes doesn't act, but what are you talking about? That movie was funny. It was funny. Yeah. He can't act. Part of the funniness that made it funny was that he couldn't act.
Hey, man. That's the thing. They say that in every black exploitation. Hey, man. Yo, Jack.
What's that movie?
Turkey?
I think that's called Airplane, where she was speaking jive on the plane. Come on, fat cat.
Come on, fat cat. You know how we do it first.
Lay some skin on me now. Come on, give him a kid. He says that his stomach is hurting. That's like, shut up. White woman, you don't
work all day in the back of mom's Cadillac.
Cut him some slack. That's it. What did you say, ma'am? I'm sorry. He said, can he take a quick little break? Shut up.
I didn't know that was from an actual movie. That shit was hella funny.
Yeah.
I never seen Airplane. I need to watch that shit.
Abdul Karim Jabbar
and the homie Deli. You know, as we make more episodes, we'll get some.
Might have some special guests. Let's do a couple people with that fuck shit.
They come in here with that fuck shit.
Yeah, you actually could have been with the fuck shit. That good. Shit's good, but
was that drunk fuck shit?
Yeah.
That might say, wait, hold on. They come up here with that fuck shit while being drunk. That shit was starting to sound a little crazy in my head.
All right, next topic. Next topic.
Say less. Working out, brother. I don't know.
For those who don't know, I'm fat, so. But I'm a fat nigga that enjoys working out.
For those who don't know, I'm fat buff. That is the thing.
Sad boys in the building.
I look buff, but I'm really fat.
Sad boys.
Sad boys.
Sad boys in the building. Oh shit!
And you know, it's like it's hard to live the lifestyle that shit we live and still be buff.
I don't have a desire to be buff though,
or fit. What about fit?
I ain't really tripping like that. I go to the gym.
You a swaggy big nigga though.
I've been big my whole life though. That's the thing though.
Yeah.
I've been big my whole life, but I go to the gym because it's a mental health kind of thing for me though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember when I had got a kidney transplant, couldn't work out for a minute, and I was stressing the fuck out, and I was talking to my cousin,
yes,
and he was like, "Hey, bro, when last time you been in the gym?" I'm like, "Shit, nigga, it's been hell long." He said, "That's probably why you're stressing. You usually go to the gym, and that's where you kind of like really grab the weights and really go at it." And then he was right. I was at the gym like kind of like a little bit after that, and I was back in my right mental space. So for me, it's more of a the gym is more a sanctuary. I like to get in there. I like to live heavy as fuck as I can. You know, as heavy as I can, and yeah, vibe out. Listen to some nice music. It's a more mental health release. And there had been times where I've been going to the gym and eating the right diet, and I have like lost weight, and then people say, "Oh, you look good," and you look good. But I don't never really like. Jonathan Majors had a really, really good point, I think, when it came to that too. He always carries this cup around, right? And
that little ugly ass cup.
Yeah, he always carried it around with him. And people asked him, "What's up with the cup?" And he said that when he was going off to school, his mom told him to mind your cup, mind your cup, mind your cup. The idea that she came up with was saying that like people put stuff in people cup in colleges. You know, I had a cousin that kind of like went through that. I had like family friends that went through that way, put something in their cup, and they wasn't able to kind of like really dial back from that, right? So I kind of understood that part. But the way he said he took it as was don't let nobody fill your cup up. Always make sure you're the one to fill your cup up. So even though you're out here moving around, you're taking pictures and stuff like that, I'm minding my cup. It's my cup. Just because you say I look good don't mean I'm going to take that in as pumping my head up. I know I look good, so I fill this cup up. And I thought that was like fucking pistol results. Pistol results. I said, that's perfect. Well,
you seen that red beanie that nigga always like wearing too.
I just, now that you said it, I noticed it. But I think that's, to me, I feel like it embodied something I try. Because we're human, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes if a nice looking lady saying, okay, I see you, big boy, I'm going to poke the chest out a little bit and stuff around, you know what I'm saying?
You got a record?
But I try to make it all about what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? I try to make my dopeness about me, you know what I'm saying? Instead of about how other people put on me, you know?
Exactly. Yeah.
So we back. Took a quick little break. I don't know if everybody do out there, you know what I'm saying? We only got like about a good 15, 14 minutes left. But my boy Nick, man. Nicky B, No Dice. What's he in?
Nick Price, No Dice.
Nick Price, No Dice is a comedian. Let's talk about how that's going so far, you know?
It's going horribly bad. I'm a struggling comedian. And when I say struggle, I mean I'm struggling to get paid. These jokes ain't paying bills at the moment.
Well, to be fair, they don't pay the bill for a long time.
It depends.
Who you know is out there making money right now that you know personally that's making money as a comedian to pay bills?
Oh, the home. Chris Crazy. Shout out. She doing her motherfucking thing. She got a show coming soon. I don't know. I forgot when. I'll plug this shit in the next episode.
Definitely shout out to homie Chris though. Chris is the homie for sure.
Yeah. Her and her little duckling. She got a pet duck. She might get duckling. She named, yeah.
She actually has a fucking duck,
bruh. And I fucked up because
Chris,
I said, "What's this name?"
Out of here.
And she was like, "Nigga, it's a her." I'm like, "Okay,
right.
Okay, that makes sense."
You gotta relax with your politics. That's her. You could have said you could have did that calm collectively.
Like her name is her. She crazy.
Hershey crazy.
I'm like, that's kind of a vibe. I see what you did there.
Hershey crazy.
Yeah, and all she was sharing with me, like, it's a different type of pet. It's different from a dog and shit. And it's cool because it's basically a bird. You know what I'm saying? And I was sure because I never seen a grown yellow duck. Like, do they change color? Because most chicks are yellow.
This is a big ass yellow duck?
Well, no. You sound like they had that old Oakland Town movie where it was Howard the Duck.
I hate that.
That was dumb as shit. Yeah.
I hate dogs. I hate cats. I hate pets.
I was just tripping because I've never seen a grown ass yellow duck. So I'm like, that duck changed color. Because I'm like, I've never seen a grown ass yellow duck. She's like, yeah, it's supposed to change color. It might get a little darker. Or
you know why it did change colors, Chris? Let the duck be free in the motherfucking world. That's why you holding it back. That yellow is a sign of you not letting that duck be what it's supposed to be at Lake Merritt.
I'm gonna send her that clip.
I hate pets. I really hate pets, but I don't.
For real?
I think it's unnecessary. It's nasty, sturdy, stinks,
Sturdy,
dirty.
Oh, what about a cockatoo?
What is this?
A parrot?
Cockatoo. I felt like she was in a hard ass rap lyric though. Could have Stanley with the cockatoo.
Whoa. Hey, nigga, that's I ain't don't even want to rap, nigga. My cockatoo too counts.
I'm gonna have to tell you with the that's who's Nori. I'm about to tell you with the cockatoos. Some shit like that. He said, "Oh, I ain't listening to you, New York nigga. I ain't listening to shit."
Yeah, supposed to say, nigga.
I had a cousin that used to listen to like just New York rap, like fucking Nas, DMX, The Lox, just real New York.
Said The Lox, like niggas was weak, bruh.
You listen to that shit?
The
You was a kid?
Bruh, yes.
When you was a kid, you listened to that shit.
Yeah, bruh.
That shit was weirdo music too.
Weirdo music?
Why wouldn't you listen to pop? Why weren't you listening to
We gon' make it. We gon' make it. Nigga, that was an anthem for us. No, trap though.
Man, how the fuck if you listen to trap? You was in East Oakland listening to New York rap. You're a weirdo.
Beanie Siegel and Freeway.
Niggas was listening.
Same way man used to dress at school.
He was weird for that shit.
Ain't nothing wrong with being weird, bro.
It's definitely wrong with being weird.
Let's say that right now.
But it's definitely something wrong.
What your own weirdness is, just lean into that.
There's nothing wrong with being weird, but there's definitely something wrong with being from California and listening to New York music after they killed Pac.
L.A. killed Pac.
No, they didn't.
Shouldn't I have something to do with this?
Here you come with the semantics, nigga.
So Suge Knight your partner?
I fuck with Suge.
Why? Because he wore red every time?
I'm not a blood, not a Crip. I'm Chop.
I'm a Chop? What color y'all with?
We wear on fusion.
We're nude.
Dude, brown do-rags, nigga. Brown do-rags. Sure.
Thought that was your phone hand.
Step.
Nigga, I thought he was always bald headed. I thought he had it.
But I just always thought that shit was weird. It's like in the height of East Coast, West Coast building. I mean, nothing about that. Who cares about that shit? But just the fact that like Pac did it for me, Snoop, Dr. Dre. Like, come on now, nigga. We had, even if you want to go like, nigga, be legit, Too Short. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nate Dogg, bro.
Listen, I was to me, the LA niggas, I thought they was from like East Oakland. Just a part of East Oakland I've never been to before. Like, I don't know, 140th or some shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah, you sound like the extended.
They extended Oakland. San Leandro is done. We're just taking it over. It's at East Oakland now. Just a different part of Oakland. That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Driving in the town. OD14.
Like, damn, that shit go all the way up there. Okay, you lit.
Drinking with Snoop, you know.
But yeah, DJ Quick, some of them, bud. Sugar Free.
Where's that nigga from, bro?
Pomona.
Top 3 for sure.
Top 3 rappers.
Top 3 artists.
Name them, go.
Sugar Free.
Uh-huh.
With Motherfucker P.
Okay.
What is that another cat? He ain't put out enough yet, though. Number 2 for me. These are my favorites. So it's, you know what I'm saying?
Just shoot them out, bro.
Wiz Khalifa. I'll say
that was a long laugh for your bitch ass.
a long laugh. Taylor gang. And I would say Pac. Pac for sure was up there, but like when Pac was doing this thing, I wasn't, nigga, that's 95, 96.
Yeah.
Nigga, I was still,
he was a baby.
Yeah.
He was a baby.
I was still pissing on my balls, nigga. So it's like, it's like, yeah. Pac was still that nigga. A lot of this shit resonated with me as I got older, at high school on out. But, and the shit in the mix, yeah. Wiz helped a lot, and Sugar Free was just kind of like another version. Sugar Free was Sugar Free. Pac was like another version of Sugar Free to me, but Pac was more popular than Sugar Free. If you ask me.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Right, sense. So rank those 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Who's number 1
for me?
Yeah. Running struggling over there.
Yeah, it'd probably be Sugar Free.
Be legit.
The Sugar Free, and then Pac, then Wiz. That's my top 3.
Free Pac. And this is like all rappers of all time, right?
And I ain't even a smoker.
This is rappers.
These are my favorites. I'm not saying these the best rappers.
Okay, we get that. You said that.
I mean, your number 1 is Rick Ross.
Not number 1, no. From West Kendrick Lamar.
Hey, that?
Yeah. No, actually, number 1, Nipsey Hussle. I'm tripping.
Hey, bro, what the fuck?
Number 2 is Kendrick Lamar. Don't get it twisted, nigga. I don't know why you making that face.
Oh, well, nigga, you was just talking about niggas who ain't from, like...
California. Yeah, so I don't know what the fuck you talking about, though. I don't know what you talking about. But, yeah, number 1 is Nipsey for me. Nipsey Hussle changed my life, for sure. 100%. No lie. Nipsey Hussle changed my life. Kendrick Lamar, just because that nigga's a poetic nigga, and I'm all about lyrical content and what you're saying and how you saying it, and you gotta have a message. And Kendrick is that for me. Number 3 is Pac, just because it's Pac. How could you not pick Pac? Like, Hail Mary?
Yeah.
Cue Hail Mary right now. Play that right now. The clip.
It's a good ass clip. You just changed the whole criteria though, nigga. You just said the most influential. I said my list is different when it comes to most influential.
But my influential is my favorite. Like they're my favorite rappers, and they're like influential on me. That's a part of me picking my favorite.
My most influential is different. My most influential was probably had to be number 1, Pac. Number 2, it's tricky. Number 2, Ezel. I would say Ezel. Just because.
Shout out to Lil Easy. We see that here, boy.
Just because all this shit.
You gonna bring this town shit back. Yeah, insert clip right here. Blah, blah.
Fuck the bitch. Right. And we eating spaghetti.
Thing I don't know. I fucking love spaghetti.
About to peel with feel. Nigga, about to get red. I'm
ready. All right, 4 minutes left on this podcast.
Yeah, top 3 Pipe Ezel. Or the top 3 most influential Pipe Ezel. I was playing nigga too. I kind of want to say one nigga, but I know that ain't really a big sight. I used to fuck with Big Sight.
I fucking disgust.
I got keys.
He can't. That's what it's on you. That's the only. No shot.
Nah, check out time too.
It's
check out time. We have to go. But that's still like a branch of pot. Damn. I would put Sade.
Sade, smooth operator.
Yeah, Sade or Jamie. That's a
Jamie Foxx is in your artist list?
Hell yeah.
Why?
Well, how can I put it? Certain people sound better than Jamie, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I just resonate hella much.
But your number one is, hold on, your number one is who?
Number 1?
Yeah.
Pot.
Pot's number 1, okay.
Pot. That's for sure not an East Coast nigga. That nigga speaking too much Oaklandism, bruh. Too much Oaklandism, bruh. That nigga, we just live, bruh. That nigga spoke our lives, bruh. One of the scariest songs I had a hard time listening to as a kid. And then as I'm older now, it's easier for me to listen to was like Thug's Mansion, bruh. I don't know why that song was like thriller for me, bruh.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say, bro. That shit not. Whenever anybody name a new Pac song, it's a jump to me, bro. It's a jump. Well, that's like what do you know? I hate all of that shit. What? I hate all of that shit. Well, I hate all of that shit.
So what you thought Thug Mansion was out of fire?
I thought it not. I just don't like when niggas pick it one of their favorite songs. I just think that's not true.
It's not my favorite, but it was just one of the ones that was hard for me to listen to. Like, I'm a nigga that don't like horror.
No, you don't like nothing to do with death and shit like that in general.
Yeah, bruh. And Thug's Mansion was hard to listen to. I'm like, this nigga basically speaking about
the afterlife.
Afterlife, bruh. And that shit just.
Why do you think you got a problem with that though?
Me personally?
Yeah.
I don't dwell on that shit. I don't like that shit. It's like, I know naturally for me, my spirit gravitate towards life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. The more I think about, I'm more of like a free spirit type motherfucker. You feel me?
Some people, but some people. But the truth is, death is it's in the story for all of us.
It's inevitable. That's why I've been working towards meditating in the morning about that. You feel me? At least like a couple minutes, just thinking about it. You know, but and that's why that song will resonate more with me now, because it's like, nigga, I'm leaning more into that, you feel me, that arena, because that's only gonna help you get to where you want to be faster.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that kind of tie into what I was talking about before. I forgot what the fuck I was talking about. What's the biggest gap is between know and do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you might as well get to doing the shit that you know you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's a lot more simple than it is easy to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so that's the challenging part. I say challenging because, you know, hard or shit like that can be overwhelming. Challenging is just like, you know, it's a lot easier to consume or whatever. So yeah, that's why I started leaning more into like even meditating on death and shit, because it's like, nigga, we all gonna die one day. You might as well make it worth it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, it's real shit though. We at the hour mark right now. I don't know if this shit's gonna be good or not.
Well, it's amazing. It's just great, bro.
But the shit happened though. We're going to go ahead and X out of here. My name is Chop.
And Nikki B, a.k.a. No Price, No Dice.
No Price, No Dice. Chop Brownie Jr. and No Price, No Dice.
Yes, sir.
And we out.
We out, man. Peace.
Yeesh.